Million things going on. So we're gonna figure out how we can see the Myron Gaines shit is crazy. I don't want to get into that right now because the amount of stupidity that comes out of the people contesting him, it just doesn't correlate with life. It doesn't make any sense. So let's see here. What's going on here?
Get the fuck out of our city!
I'm not going to get out of your city, number one.
Yes, get the
Number two,
fuck
I'm
out!
not a Nazi.
Yes, you clearly. Oh, what does that say?
No,
Border
I'm not.
Patrol.
And the problem that I have here again, like I'm always gonna say, is that they always want to record themselves acting this way. Because if they didn't have the social media, they wouldn't be acting this way. It's cut and dry.
Yeah, you're a fucking Nazi. You work for the fucking orange fascists in chief. Yeah. Get the fuck out of our city, you Nazi piece of shit.
Number one, I'm not going to get out of your city because I live here.
Oh, you want to make? You want to make fucking? Okay, good for you. Good for you.
They have zero argument. So what's happening here with these protests, which is not even legitimate, is because every single person wants to have clout on social media. So what's happening here is, as you can see for yourselves, everybody wants to, no one's like truly going out there and protesting. They're literally only doing this to get clout on social media so they could look like a social justice warrior, which in essence they're stupid because you have an American yelling at an American for an American trying to get people that are not American out of our country. And again, it's not that we have a problem with human beings in general. The point is that we have to set a standard for this country for us to be able to bring people in. If we just keep continuously bringing people in without checking ourselves first, what happened to checks and balances? There is no checks and balances here. You're just allowing, it's rich when I was watching I think I mentioned this yesterday, but I was, I don't mean to sound redundant, but I was watching the Pierce Morgan show today, brand new episode today, and the guy was so concerned about us taking resources from other countries. And then you have people that are anti-interventionalist. I get it. I understand. I'm sincere and empathetic towards other people's resources, especially if it's not ours. But you have to understand that a lot of these people in these countries, the reason why I say they're taking advantage of us is because they're sending their people here. They're coming here illegally, not contributing into the system, at least at first, and they're taking our shit. So what's the difference of Trump seizing millions of gallons of oil? If you guys are coming here and not only are you taking advantage of the system, but you're taking the money and the resources and sending it to other countries back home. That's not fair. That's not playing by the rules. So you have people like this gentleman right here, this patriot, because these are not patriots. These are fucking retards. This is a patriot trying to clean house, make sure that we're able to help other people because the way shit's going right now, we're not going to be able to help anyone, including ourselves. And these people are so interested. They're so worried about social media. They're not doing that for evidence to make sure that ICE doesn't put their hands on them. They're doing it for social media and clout, and that's where you lose me. You have this guy literally yelling in his face, calling him all types of names when ICE is literally just going in there. The real terrorists are the left-wing maniacs. Let me be more specific. The real terrorists are the people that are trying to do shit like this just for social media. If you were out there, from what I was hearing today on the PBB podcast, I forget all of their names. I'm sorry, forgive me. They were showing that there was a protest in Canada where there's 100,000 people protesting. And when you watch that video, which I'm most likely going to pull up, you don't see stuff like this. This is like uh garbage. These guys are not like just hear what they have to say. This is new for me, but it's the same redundancy. It's like an echo chamber. Oh, they're all screaming the same thing. You're in my city, get out of my city. And it's just like, bro, if they get out of your city and don't take care of this problem that we are having, there's massive fraud going on in the entire United States. And I know it's been going on forever, but now it's actually being caught on camera and exploited. You're not going to have a city if they don't take care of this issue.
You want to make fucking lampshades out of people's skin?
If you're going to be tough and all that, just do it without the cameras, bro. Do it without the cameras.
Fuck you, Nazi piece of shit!
Yeah, we have Americans calling American Nazis, bro. This is not okay.
People's skin! Yeah! Get the fuck out! Get
Let me see your documents. You're actually born with you.
What do you mean? I don't have to show you.
How do I know you're a U.S. citizen? It can go two ways.
I can take it.
Where were you born? Where were you born? Africa? Are you a U.S. citizen or you got naturalized?
U.S. citizen.
You're naturalized? What year?
I agree with this at this point. Honestly, like just with everything that's going on in this country, I 100% agree with everything that's going on. I don't agree with anyone being cruel towards humanity. All right, asking someone for their identification is not cruelty. What the people, the agitators in the background are doing is cruelty. Call a name calling, getting in their face, spitting in their face, just being a fucking nuisance. You know how much faster they can be out of your city if you just stop? Because they're gonna do it either way. You're not stopping them. This is a mandate from the American people, including myself. This is not to say that I encourage, again, human indecency. But the only people that I see that's acting like wild fucking animals are the people on the left protest. You're not even protesting at this point. You're antagonizing these situations and you're making it a lot more difficult, I'm telling you.
I'm not gonna get out of your city, number one.
Yes, get the
Number two,
fuck
I'm
out!
not a Nazi.
Yes, you clearly. Oh, what does that say? Border Patrol. Yeah, you're a fucking Nazi. You work for the fucking orange fascists and shit. Yeah. Get the fuck out of our city, you Nazi piece of shit.
Number one, I'm not gonna get out of your
This is truly sad what's happening. Truly, truly sad. What else is going on? Um, I would love to watch some of these, I want to say analysts, you could call them YouTubers, call them whatever you want. I just wish they got to the point. Like there's just so much of an introduction and you just like it's so fucking annoying. Make America go away. Y'all can all just pack your bags and leave. What's the problem? What is the problem? What's the big deal? What is the big deal? If you guys hate this country so much and you know you're calling American citizens Nazis and all that shit, you can easily just fucking leave because you're not going to win this battle. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's uh it's a battle you'll never win. And there was so many things I wanted to go over today. So like, look, okay. I don't even want to go there. I was gonna play Little Yachty, but I don't want to go there. Um, what people don't understand, man. I swear to you, like what you guys don't understand is like you're causing a problem that you're not even ready for. It's obviously the media, you know, they're just agging them on. Some people are getting paid, not all of them, and they're just going out there and yelling dumb shit. And the thing is that I would have so much more respect for you guys if you didn't have to record everything. Bro, someone is recording somewhere. So if you're trying to use the phone as evidence for yourself, you're full of shit, and you know that. You're not stupid, right? A lot of you guys, like we're smart people. We're not retarded. We're not. They know exactly what they're doing. The majority of this is just for, again, social media. They want to look cool, look like a brave hero. But the thing is that when the dust settles from all of this shit that you guys are doing right now, when the dust settles, yo, bro, you don't even understand the hell that's going to be unleashed on you. And I'm not talking about like the hell that Jesus talks about or the hell that preachers talk about. I'm talking about like right here on earth. Retribution is going to be just, bro. You guys don't understand. Like, there's so many videos of people. I don't want to show too much because for some reason when I show certain things, it's like YouTube like picks on me for certain shit. If I see it, let's go to the history really quick. In fact, let me show you some of the dumb shit that's going on. Um, you have gangs of people showing up and picking on people that you know you're obviously outnumbering someone, so of course they're going to retreat. Not everyone is as dumb as you. But if you are you really gonna go against a standing army? Are you that angry of ICE doing their job? Like seriously, like what the fuck are you trying to do here? What are you trying to accomplish? So just to go over some of the things I was watching today. That's earlier. So let's see here. Yeah, let's look at this really quick. We'll analyze this video because again, you guys are
When it's time for lefties
this
losing
is
it.
this
Yep.
is like a Temu revolution. You guys ordered the revolution through Temu. I have a guy online, which he said he's not my friend anymore. Whatever, I could care less. He's still my American brethren, so I don't care. And he's human. You're not my friend anymore. I'm never gonna, whatever. But you're still on my timeline. There's a reason for that. It's either he's afraid to, his pride is so hurt where he feels like if he deletes me off of his Facebook, he's going to look weak-minded, like he gave up, and he's expecting me to delete. I'm not deleting anyone or blocking anyone unless you get like a little too out of hand, where it's just like it's really infectious to my mental stability. Like, dude, I'm not worried about you. And what I mean by that is just like I don't need to go into any more detail.
Yep, a new year,
But
but the same old.
I don't actually. This is the wrong thing because she talks way too fucking much. And I love Rita, but one of the things I'll go to, And actually, this is all commentary shit. So let's just go to Don Lemon himself, right? The fuck was that?
offering their support. So that means a lot to me, the world to me. Another person.
That means the world to me.
And MAGA in general despises protesters way more than they despise pedophiles.
Wow.
When
But you guys are not protesting. You're being a pain in the fucking ass. That's not protesting. Protests are supposed to be peaceful. This is not peaceful. And again, the tables are going to turn and it's going to be really bad for you guys. Do whatever you want now, bro. Do it like, yo, continue on with your bullshit. And hold on, this is DL Hughley? Oh my God, dude.
when somebody says stand back and stand by, when they say racist things, their speech is protected. And I advocate for that. I want everybody to be able to say what they say. But let somebody speak up in opposition. You have an administration right now that is more concerned about the rights of Iranians to protest against a government that they think is tyrannical and brutal.
Yeah, the difference is that this is like the stupid that we have to deal with on a daily basis, and I promise you the content will be more lively once I settle into my new studio, my new home. But like, yo, dude, you're comparing. You have comfortable. The Iranians right now, they don't even have internet. So you're comparing people that's yelling in people's faces just trying to get clout. That's why they have their phones out. No one's mad at that. Well, mad at people just protesting, but you're not protesting peacefully. And the table, yo, bro, the tables are gonna turn, bro. It's gonna be really bad for you guys. You guys are not ready for this battle. You think you are, but you're not. You're not. Just because you storm a church and these people are trying to be peaceful and you're taking advantage of their vulnerability. What do you think? Christians are gonna come out their face and just start like attacking? Because do that to a nightclub. Why are you picking on a place of worship? Go to a nightclub in the hood and ask them if they support ICE or if they support the immigration. Like, you guys are picking on vulnerable people. This is not impressive. And Don Lemon calling himself a Christian is rich. That's and then you have these cheerleaders on the side. Say it, DL. Like, you guys are picking on vulnerable people. Come to my area. Yeah. Try that over here. Go into the hood where I grew up. Go ahead. Why are you coming over here? You know, like the Black Panthers going up to, or I'm not going to even dignify the original or indignify the original Black Panther Party, right? This new Black Panther Party going up to ICE when you know they have a chain of command, bro, and one person slipped up and you're trying to label the entire force for that. Go to the hood and do the same thing. What are you guys like? What are you guys doing? Don Lemon, go to the hood and bring that same energy, and then you will impress me, bro. I will subscribe to you. Which am I? I'll subscribe right now. The only reason why I'm gonna subscribe is because you give us great content to go by. Go to the hood. Go ahead. Go to Long Island and Hempstead. Go over there and bring that same energy. You're picking on a bunch of vulnerable people that don't want any beef. You guys literally chose a church that is practicing their freedom, practicing their right to religion. You know they're not going to do anything. That's more than obvious. And if you think you're a champion for doing what you did, and DL Hughley, like, yo, we got too many comfortable Americans in this country. And you think a protest is gonna make people uncomfortable, bro? What? You think a protest is gonna make people uncomfortable? Yeah. Keep fucking around, bro. Death will be
But
the
using
last
the
thing for
same
any
power
of
of the
you.
United States of America to squelch that same feast day. It's
Yep.
it's 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 insane to me.
No, it's insane that you guys are a bunch of fucking idiots. I can't even listen to any more of this bullshit. He said exactly what he needed to say. And you showed your ass, bro. You're going to pick on a bunch of, I'm not gonna say wimps. I'm not gonna say people that are not capable of defending themselves, but you're going to a place of worship. Christians that you know they practice the point of forgiveness, turn the cheek. You guys went there to provoke them. But again, go to a nightclub in the hood at 2 o'clock in the morning. Then I'll be impressed. This dude got fired from CNN or whatever happened. Who knows? CNN probably said, I need you in the, you know, the metaverse of YouTube because everybody's going to be a YouTuber. So we're going to back you up 100%. I'm not stupid. I get it. Look, yeah, CNN maybe didn't fire you in front of everyone formally, or that they did, excuse me. But there's some ties in there still. I mean, come on now. Yo, what a disgrace. And for anyone going out there and dignifying this shit and like putting full analysts in this bullshit, like you're wasting your time. You're wasting your fucking time. At least with Warren Smith, he keeps it very short and simple. You know, sometimes I feel like his clips are way too simplified, but in this case, why even bother? I get it. It would have been really cool if no one responded to his bullshit, and that would have just shut him down immediately. We're giving these people way, way too much credit. Oh man. And the whole thing, again, people are misunderstanding the whole plot. I don't even want to do any more videos at this point because I think we all got the point. We all got the point. We get it. There's a bunch of bitter Americans because Donald Trump was voted back into office. So now everyone's going to throw a temper tantrum. You're calling ICE terrorists, but you guys are the ones terrorizing your own city, causing a massive destruction. Yo, all they're doing is driving in and catching people like Pokemon. You remember when Pokemon first came out? Got to catch them all. You had people with cell phones a lot. I remember me and my brother, we were in Clearwater, Florida. All right. We were just walking. I forget, like, I think we went out for a drink or whatever, and we were walking around. Clearwater is really nice in Dunedin, around that area. Dunedin, I forget how you properly pronounce it. You had a group of people. There was like 15 young adults, mixed races. And my brother, I think he called it out. Was he the one? Or he was just like, yo, I bet you they're doing Pokemon. They're just walking around because they were looking at their phones and shit. This is years ago, like nearly a fucking decade ago. It's crazy how time flies. And my brother said something. They were like, yeah, we're looking for a Charizard or whatever. Don't quote me. I'm just, throwing the shit in there. And they were all looking for Pokemon. Gotta catch them all peacefully. They weren't making noise. ICE is coming out here. They're just rolling up. right? And they're doing their job. Just like it was done in the Obama era, 2016, 2015, whatever. We've been doing this forever. But now, because Trump is in office, what he's doing, he's causing a major disruption, excuse me, to all these people that were just getting over on the government, getting over on the American people. He's exposing all that shit. That's not to say he's not corrupt. I get it. But at least play the game. If you have evidence of his corruption and you want to call all this shit, do it. Don't cry about it. Don't say what if or maybe. Show the evidence because all we see right now, evidently, from my own eyes, there's mass corruption in the entire United States, and you guys are getting called out for it, and you're getting pissed off and throwing temper tantrums. We have people that's in this country that's taking advantage of me, my tax dollars, other people's tax dollars, and just chilling willy-nilly. I can't get approved for certain things because my credit. And why is my credit bad? From missing payments, not being able to afford certain things. So I get ridiculed in my own country. There's no pathway for a second chance besides clearing your debt by having high interest rates or filing bankruptcy. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you have other people that are coming into the country that have no record of their past, same age as me, but you guys give them a clean slate. I'm not okay with that. That's not fair. You have legal immigrants that are coming into this country and playing by the rules, and they get put on the back burner, but it's all for votes. And we've already discussed this in a previous video. It's all for votes. You're betraying your American people. You're betraying me for the sake of someone else that you don't even know, strangers, so you can stay in office. I'm not okay with that. And that's why I think democracy is trash. If you're telling me that you can bring hundreds of thousands of people into a county or a city, they could do whatever they want, no identification. Dude, I get logins from my Apple account too often. I have to keep changing my fucking password because of people being fraudulent. And then I have one of my buddies on Facebook saying, you can't go to jail for fraud. You absolutely fucking can go to jail for any type of fraud. It's just how far are the prosecutors willing to go? And they let it go too far. Okay, he punched him in the face, but how hard did he punch him in the face? It doesn't matter. If someone even went like that to your face, they need to be controlled. I forget exactly who said it today. Um, I don't want to steal anyone's quote, but they were saying they would rather be controlled by power, or what was it? They would rather be controlled by organized power or something versus chaos. I forget exactly what they said. And, today was hectic. I was moving from one place to the other. It's been really fucking hectic. So it's hard for me to keep up. It's hard for me to take notes when I need to. But I'm not with this chaotic shit. Nah. Mm-mm. No. Yeah, one of my friends were like, for the sake of one person, we shouldn't prosecute. No, no. We need control. We need control. I don't understand what the fuck is so hard to for others to understand that if you just and this is where liberals come in because they just want to liberate the whole world, bro. If you don't have control, this world will be chaotic. Go into the jungle and, live your liberal life. You're going to get chewed up and destroyed. You have to play by the rules of the actual jungle, the Amazon, or wherever you're at. Go to the desert. What do you think? The sun is going to sympathize with you? The dry desert heat? No. We are all human in nature. And like, yo, you have to play by the rules. And this country was set by a lot of fucking rules for us to be in a civilized society. And it just seems like a lot of people are just not with it. I'm not with the chaos. I am not with the chaos. It doesn't make any sense because you want laws to be enforced, but the only way laws can be enforced is by having civility. You have to have a civilized, we have to be civilized in order to enforce laws. You want your LGBTQT rights? How are you going to have that without civilization? How? Yeah, people want their property protected. You work hard, you buy something, what, so I can just come take it? Can I come just take your shit? Your money, whatever, everything you worked hard for? Let's take it further. How about you're not allowed to wear piercings in public? How about you're not allowed to be queer? How about you're not allowed to raise your queer flag anywhere that you want? Do I have a problem with it personally? Not at all. What I have a problem with is when you guys start saying it's this way or no way. Because the only way you're able to enjoy that freedom, your freedom to assemble, because not all protesters are violent, but the only way you're able to keep your freedom to assemble is by law and order. Because without law and order, you're going to have a mob that's going to chase you out of town. And I heard a lot of, we outnumber you. No, you don't. You just have people that have jobs, they have lives, they care for their communities. They're not interested in going to war because a president went and got elected into office. It just you guys are being fucking ridiculous. And it needs to stop. You're going to push hardworking people that give a fuck into a corner, bro. And again, Labradogs, they're some of the most precious pets to have. But if you put them in the corner, they will bite you. And the bite is severe. I've gotten bitten by one, and it wasn't because of me, because they had to defend themselves against a pit bull that was living in the same roof, and I tried to stop them from fighting, and that Labrador, his name is Chaj. I'm not sure if he's still alive, but he bit me right in between. It was an accident, but that shit hurt. I'll tell you right now. Bit me right. Let me see if you can see it. You're not gonna see the scar. I have so many scars on my hands. I mean, I'm a fucking battle. Um, I've been in a lot of battles, but he bit me right there, dude. And that shit hurt. And there is a scar there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but dude, never thought in a million years. We cannot continue this way. You guys are attacking people in garages, parking lots. It's like you're not You're attacking people because they're 3 deep or 4 deep. You're chasing people out of their own cities. Dude, there's consequences to everything that we do. And now you have Spanberger talking about she's gonna protect whatever. Like, yo, bro, these agents are not coming after American citizens. They're coming after people that are taking advantage of the system. And I'm sorry if some Americans get riled up in between that, which is, if it's that true, why don't we see all these interviews on CNN, MS Now, CNBS, or whatever? Like, you don't see any of these interviews because it's just not happening the way they say it. If you really had American citizens getting captured and deported, but then brought back to the country, you would think that would be a headline news and a brand new interview. Come on, man. You guys are being fucking dumb. And for the people that are following it and believing it and not asking, yeah, I was asked for receipts today for something so simple as like, yo, dude, protesters are getting paid. Not all of them, but yes. How do you think they're out there every single day? Where are they getting the money to do this? And all it takes is a little common sense, bro. A little common sense. But if you guys continue doing what you're doing, go ahead. If you think there's not plans in place by militias that are real Americans and the federal government and even the state and local, you're sadly mistaken. Just because you're getting away with what you're getting with right now, or getting away with right now, they're just trying to see, and when I say they, I mean all of the patriots. They're just trying to see how far you're going to take it. I'm not going to stand for it. I know plenty of other people that's not going to stand for it. You know, it's like it's a beehive on a tree, and they're just minding their business. And you keep swatting bees here and there that left the beehive because it's inconveniencing you or for whatever reason. But, bro, once you hit that beehive, be careful. Be careful. And I'm not trying to sound like one of these left-wing tough guys that are like, yeah, we're gonna come to your city and defy you. No, like, bro, tread very fucking carefully and don't tread on us. And Spamberger is talking about Virginia. It is the wrong state to be fucking around, dude. A wrong state. You're gonna defy ICE? Come on, Spanberger. You know, but this is democracy, right? You vote in one person to get things right on half of the population's mind, and then you vote in another person to undo what they half of the population thought was right. And then, it goes back and forth, and this is why democracy and at this point is trash, bro. We might as well just let dogs and cats cast a vote. Straight up. Just grab your pets and say, who do you want to vote for? Like it's fucking ridiculous what we're doing right now. We have people like Osmond Go that's hyping it up and saying it's going to get a lot worse, which it may get a lot worse. But I don't think that the higher ups and the higher powers and the ones that actually control everything is going to let it get that far. It won't. It won't get too far. There's too much at stake. There's too much on the line, and I hope Osmond is wrong on that. I don't want to be wrong on my behalf as well. I'm hoping he's not right, and as well as many others. But look, uh, just know that you do truly reap what you sow. And if you're ganging up with mobs and attacking people on the streets, verbally, physically, kicking their cars or whatever, dude, it's not gonna fare well for you because, yo, remember, you're attacking Americans, your own people. You're attacking them on the streets just for having an opinion, for saying words. Since when does words hurt? We learned this shit in kindergarten. Sticks and stones may break our bones, but words would never hurt us. And it just seems like if someone has a different opinion, like if they like pistachio ice cream, what are you gonna attack them on the street? You're taking it too far. And you're saying that the right wing or ICE is taking it too far. They're just doing their jobs. You guys are the ones that are being fucking terrorists. Chasing people, breaking their, like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? ICE are going in there, taking people out. We had an incident, and that incident occurred because you guys keep being knuckleheads. And if you continue being knuckleheads, there's going to be more problems like this because I'm an armed civilian. If you surround me and I feel threatened, especially around my daughter, someone's getting fucking shot. You're not going to surround me and fucking attack me that way. And the best way to use your firearm is by never using it. But what you guys are doing over there, the videos that I saw today, is just fucking like, dude, what if those guys were armed and they felt threatened? You're gonna risk your life because of the way they feel? Because someone has an opinion? We left that shit when we were teenagers, bro. We're not teenagers anymore. And not even teenagers. Adolescent fucking elementary school kids. What'd you say about my mama? Like, you guys are acting fucking ridiculous. So if you want to keep attacking people on the streets, it's not going to fare well for you, bro. And if you are protesting, I'll take you a lot more serious if you're angry without the phone in your hand. I have zero respect for that. You're not doing it for evidence, you're doing it for clout on social media. And that's it.